So I made a recent video on how to jump timelines. It's easier than you think. I jumped timelines yesterday or the day before. I don't know if you can notice, I have a totally different energy now. Chlorophyll helped me do it. As I mentioned in the previous video, switching energies, making a small change is really all you need to do. So as I was making that other video, not the timelines video, but the many ways you stink and natural solutions, I was talking about chlorophyll. I hadn't taken chlorophyll in a while, so I dumped a bunch in a glass because I had done that in the past without any reaction to not a light green color like I mentioned in the video, take it in moderation. I made it like a dark green, like the color of my sweater. After that, I changed the video to say, like, I cut that part out where I said, if you stink like sewage, dump a whole bunch in the glass, because it was irresponsible of me. When everybody can have a different reaction. And as a healer, I get direct karma if I do a no-no that could mess somebody up. So I got direct karma by the original version of the video saying, just dump a bunch in the glass. That was irresponsible. So what happened to me after I dumped a bunch and drank it was I had like a severe stomach cramp, full body sweat, hands tingling. I had to take Advil and drink a bunch of water. I was okay within an hour or two. But that severe reaction that I got, I never got in the past from chlorophyll, and I made the connection to the video I made, and it was irresponsible of me to say that you can just dump a whole bunch in the glass. You should start off with, a teaspoon, tablespoon in a glass of water and see how you react to it, because everybody's different. So the chlorophyll that I took cleared something out of me. It had some kind of a battle in my gut. Maybe I've been eating too much beef, definitely not enough greens, because I heard in the winter you're not supposed to eat cold things like salad. So maybe my body wasn't used to so much greens. Chlorophyll is, and we're talking the dietary supplement chlorophyll. Don't go and drink the antiseptic chlorophyll, okay? The copper chlorophyllin complex from mulberry leaves. It's, in general, nobody has a reaction like I did. And I've never had a reaction like that in the past. And ultimately, it was all for the best because I jumped timelines. Chlorophyll has been given to people with chronic pancreatitis. It's anti-cancer. It does a lot of good things for the body other than clearing out your BO. So after that crisis stomach cramp event that I had, the next day was when I saw the little blue alien in my field. Like, who knows if I had alien invaders inside my gut, who knows? But the confirmation of switching timelines wasn't just the obvious clearing of my mind that happened with the clearing of my gut. The energy shift was so strong that I had a Nelson Mandela effect the next day. Nelson Mandela effect is when you have a certain memory that is true in your head, and for someone else, it happened a different way. So I had a confirmation of an absolute timeline jump with a Nelson Mandela effect, and my energy was so high, off the hook electric, like how it usually is. I've just been down for the last like 5-6 months. Energetically, I've been operating at like 50% more or less. My intuition was like at 50% more or less. And now I'm like back up to 100. What else? So the other confirmation I had was I'm proofreading a book right now that I'm a part of. It's a collaborative book called The Brave, Ascending Human Consciousness. You could buy it off my YouTube channel when it's ready. It's Lani Galera's third book. And it's a collection of stories of light workers, shamans, seers, and mystical people like that. And so the beauty of proofreading a book that you're a part of is you can go back and add to your own thing. So as I was on my own story, I decided I wanted to add a few paragraphs. And what happened was the strangest electrical bug in the app. I couldn't write a small I in the middle of a sentence. I could never write that is. It would make it a capital I. It wouldn't let me correct it to a small I. I turned off the app and started it again several times. Any word beginning with the letter I in the middle of a sentence was always capitalized. It was really bizarre. It has happened to me in the past where if I'm angry, the keyboard doesn't let me text. For electrical people, I know this happens to a lot of people. It's like your electricity just messes up the keyboard, and it's kind of like your higher self saying, "Don't send that text." But I wasn't angry. I was just like vibrating super high electricity. So, and I was getting really annoyed with the bug. It was really annoying. So I told Lanny what happened. I told her I jumped timelines and this weird bug is happening. And as soon as I told her, my reality merged with her reality, which is like grounded in a grounded timeline, and the bug instantly went away, and I was able to type with small eyes. And for about an hour, and then the same bug came back. So I look at everything is a symbol. It's reflective. Like everything in this reality is the same as in a dream. Everything symbolizes something that's going on within yourself. So I see that capital I reflective of my I am presence is now capitalized. It's like I am also a pillar, like it's like a straight line, pillar of light, connected, my head to my body. There's no like disconnect. And I am a big I. The big I is the pineal gland, like Cyclops, big I. So that was really interesting in terms of confirmations. And then I was back to work in the astral realm, which I hadn't been remembering my dreams for like 5-6 months. It was really bothering me because usually I do the great work in the astral realm. I'm usually on missions, and doing magical stuff. And last night I had one of those dreams where I was performing exorcisms on people in the astral. So I'm going to make another video about that dream because even Trudeau was in that dream. So maybe that's interesting to you. That'll be in my next video. So jumping timelines, it's easier than you think, and maybe a change in diet or adding liquid chlorophyll to your diet could help you. Remember, you are what you eat, and colored foods have different resonances. So think you want to eat the rainbow, you want to have lots of colors in your food, and I just make that little shift. And the other great thing, the great thing about jumping onto this timeline is we hadn't had any news about Rocco Galati in a long time, and today I see he's out of the coma. He made that announcement February 2nd apparently, but I couldn't find any information on him until today when I jumped timelines. Isn't that beautiful?